Good morning, my name's Stephen and welcome to MorningCraft. Today we're going to build a clock tower. So grab a drink, get comfortable and let's begin. So, for the past 2 episodes, I've been working on very functional builds. I built the foundry, and then I built the clay farm, which actually burnt down a little, and I had to put a new roof on it, but that's another story. But anyway, I decided it was time to work on something a little bit prettier, as I'd been working on functional builds for 2 episodes, and so I decided to build a clock tower. Now, I wanted the clock tower to go somewhere central in the village, and so I planted up some spruce trees to gather the necessary materials. And then I began construction on the clock tower. And my hopes was to sort of integrate this into the barracks next to it, which I think I managed to do. And I used polished basalt to make these columns, and then I used the spruce wood I collected to make these supports over the doorways. And I actually made this base a little bit bigger than I wanted to, but it all worked out in the end. So, if you've made it this far into the video, my question for you is, what's your favourite breakfast food? I personally love a full English breakfast. So here you can see I'm adding extra levels onto the tower. I had another 3 levels, and then I stripped away the bark on the logs. And then I began work on the top of the tower. Remember to stick around to the end of the video for our daily quote. With the bulk of the structure in, it was time to start work on really fleshing out the building. So I added a few more pillars, and I added some cobblestone walls, and then I added these little window inlays. And then after smelting a whole bunch of stone, which I used lava for, which we have plenty of that now, I then worked on the top of the building until it was complete, and I didn't put the clock face on it at first, but I was pretty pleased with where I'd got to. I did feel, however, that it was a little bit disconnected, and so I decided to build a small bridge from the clock tower to the watchtower. Like, subscribe and share to give your friends a great start to their day. And then it was time to put the clock face onto the clock tower. And I only did one of the sides for now. I'm thinking of doing all 4 sides, but I only did one at first. I built this pretty cool shape. I'm thinking of changing this though in the future. I then laid in a white background for the clock, and I did this using some quartz. What do you think we should name the clock tower? Comment your suggestion down below. And then I added the hands on the clock using chains and a hopper. I then added a couple lanterns and the clock tower was finished. as the sun rose, you could see this amazing clock tower from afar. And as much as I like this, it is dwarfing the watchtower, so maybe that will need a third upgrade. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've had a good morning and you make today the very best it can be. In the next episode, we're going on a grand adventure in search of new biomes. So I hope to see you again next time on MorningCraft, and remember to stick around to the end of the video for our daily quote.